Welcome back to Murderhobos Anonymous. I am your friendly neighborhood dungeon master. I'm friendly.
So you say,
Andrew, and we are Murderhobos Anonymous, playing some 5th edition D&D here at the Playmore Games Store in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thanks for joining us for our 11th episode of Season 2. Before we get started, I just want to go through a couple things. We are playing 5th edition D&D. We're playing Adventures League legal as best we can. And any of the music you might hear that's currently playing, that pretty sure this is from Terraria, is from pretzel.rocks, www.pretzel.rocks. Any battle effects you might hear that I totally forgot to set up, oops, it's from battlebards.com, and the background effects that I forgot to set up are from tabletopaudio.com. What happened last week?
Fire nukes are going to happen this week.
We did find a few.
Yeah, we made it to a ship that was a flying ship that ended up crashing into a bunch of trees. Saved the crew from
zombie gorillas.
Yeah, zombie gorillas. That was fun.
Goristas. They're four-armed gorillas. There's a difference.
There is definitely a difference.
They look like bullmonkeys from Borderlands. Bullmongers.
That is a fair comparison.
See, we then were told the direction of a camp, a dwarven camp that we were looking for, and we headed towards them. And we found the dwarves were outside. Only about 4 of them have survived because apparently their volcano home has been taken over by fire nukes.
They agreed to take the survivors from the ship crash too.
Yeah, survivors.
Probably because they're running out of people.
I didn't think they were going to assimilate them into their culture. I thought
They are.
were going to,
They're theirs now.
Okay, guess so.
So were they like paint them white since they're Grey Dwarves?
No.
They're albino dwarves. They're not Joker. And welcome, David, our new player.
Hi, glad to be here.
So you want to tell us about your character? Actually, we'll go around the table since we're all new here.
Do you want me to get started?
Go for it.
So my character is Maurice de Maupassant. He is a half-elf, half-drow from Waterdeep. He grew up on the Docks District. His mother was a pastry chef, and his father was an exile from Menzoberranzan. And
ooh, he's half drow.
I'm half drow, yeah.
Nice.
And
You do that now.
and I spent most of my life tooling around Waterdeep as a performer, showman, sword juggler, acrobat, singer, fiddler, just to support my family and their homestead. My father was a silversmith and maker of elven blades, which is why he was fairly easily accepted into the non-drow cultures. He was a devout follower of Elistrai, the Silver Lady, and took partly because Drow is a matriarchal society, and partly because he wanted to sever ties with his former life, he took my mother's surname. He came down with an illness. Nobody could save him. The artificers and mediciners, they couldn't figure out why. He was ill. On his deathbed, he passed me a blade, a rapier with a wave shape to it, a flamberge, and told me to make him proud. The next 7 nights, my dreams were plagued by images of a dancing silver maiden. And she insisted that, though I was not a devotee like my father was, that I go out into the world and represent her people and help the oppressed and slay the wicked, and made it very clear that it was not necessarily a blessing of divine origins, but an agreement that if I went into the world, she would aid my blade, and when I was ready, I should draw my sword.
Nice. And then you ended up in Chol.
Yes.
That sucks.
That sucks.
The whole death curse and people not being able to be risen from the dead. And
Hey, Chol, it's nice. This warm weather.
I think it meets with the standards of my divine edict, however.
There's these humanoid turtles. They're a bit weird though.
Yeah, and there's these night hags that are super awesome.
Kathos doesn't know what you're talking about.
You were asleep during that.
Yeah.
You were very asleep.
They may have taken samples from Kathos while he was asleep. And the rest of the party may have allowed it.
I didn't. I told her to go away. I just didn't do anything.
Sullivan was
I'm
checking
sure
in
that
on
will
Bart.
never come back to haunt you.
Of course not.
Not
she
you,
didn't get
probably
anything from me.
Kathos, but
Didn't get anything from me.
So, yeah, when you had made it to Harak Hamar, a female dwarf by the name of Scythi Vinecutter had approached you and laid out the problem. The fire notes have taken over our ancestral forge and proposed a solution. Kill them.
Sounds like a good solution to me. I don't know.
Sounds like a lot of work.
And they had offered, as a reward, you were each allowed to take, each character would be allowed to take 21-pound ingots of refined adamantine from the forge.
but we can get something else because I'm a druid, right?
Can't use metal.
I don't think that was. You could sell it.
You don't have to wear it.
I don't want to use the metal weapons.
You don't have to use them. You can sell them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I can sell them. How much are they worth?
You don't like exploding?
It's not ideal.
I think that's going to become our new camp game, is try to sneak the metal armor on the druid while he's asleep.
We know he's a heavy sleeper.
We do know he's a heavy sleeper.
Oh, no.
Alright. So they lead you into the mines. Oh, I don't have a player token.
I at least woke up during the battle with the flowers.
True. I mean,
was
I was
magical.
tired.
That was semi-magical sleep.
Was it? Was it really?
No.
It was really just like Tifa was tired. We got attacked by giant flower. I don't remember what they were actually called. And I slept through the entire battle.
The party actually almost TPK'd through the flowers. It was real good.
Yep.
You gotta watch out.
Because our barbarian was sleeping.
Alright. So the entrance is a 10-foot tall arched doorway beneath a massive relief carving of crossed hammer and tongs. 2 iron doors were fitted to the entrance, but one lies on the ground, completely rusted off its hinges. And the other sags so badly it appears as if it could collapse at any moment. Several buildings once stood outside the forge, but they've been reduced to their foundations. The entrance gradually narrows to just 5 feet wide by 10 feet high, sloping downward very slightly, but with occasional staircases, for about 3/4 of a mile, before you come to a set of minecart tracks. Scorch marks cover the walls and floor.
We don't see any evidence of the newts around, though?
Not as of yet.
Do we hear anything?
You can hear the rumbling of probably magma and a forge.
It's probably horribly hot in here.
Yes, you just jump into the lava.
We all jump into the lava.
I mean, to be fair, he gets to be level 3 if we do that.
Yeah, you can have a surrogate character at level 3 if you die at level 1 for reasons apparently.
You get to be a grunge, you could be a frog.
The only person
You can give people high fives and they take poison damage.
People will not die.
And you do hear the pounding of hammers in the distance.
Okay. Go investigate.
You can see the tracks continue on to the east and up to the north, and there's a passageway leading off to the east as well. There, right here.
You said we hear hammers. We're not sure where that's coming from.
It's all around. It kind of echoes around, but it does seem to be coming from the north.
Let's go north.
Yeah.
All right. A cavern of molten magma bubbles. And flames. Oh, what? There's a comma missing, I think.
That's interesting.
A cavern of molten magma, comma, bubbles and flames before you. The cavern walls are lined with metal gantries and cranes that support immense crucibles of scorched clay. Huge chains stretch across the cavern, apparently to shuttle multi-ton buckets of ore across the lava. The heat takes your breath away, brings water to your eyes, and bakes your skin. From where you stand, the only obvious way across is via a narrow stone trestle built for rail carts. The sound of rhythmic hammering comes from somewhere beyond the magma rift.
Let's walk carefully across.
Totally not get in.
People goes last.
We'll be fine.
You can see the
I'm heavy. You're rude.
that's the
'Cause you're
chain
noisy.
conveyor there.
What?
There's another one up
I'm
there.
so stealth. People was the
I'm
most.
so stealth.
Yes.
You're definitely stealth.
You're so stealth.
Are you trying to be quiet?
Yes.
All right, everyone roll a stealth check for me.
Nope, I'm not trying at all.
No?
No.
People was very stealth. People was 16.
All right.
19.
19?
17.
You guys doubt me.
8.
8?
Oh, hold on. Vorn got a 17.
Damn.
Nice. Yeah, you have a shield guardian with you. Which, a 17 that's pretty good considering you rolled an 18. Right? I think, yeah. The dex of 8. Yeah, you don't even notice Vorn with the stumbling around of Kathos.
He stubbed his toe, he's cursing. Walking on train tracks is a weird feeling.
Yeah, they start to rumble. Alright, working your way down.
Down, walking fast, space is fast.
The hammering sound grows louder, but it's not coming from the chamber ahead.
And how advanced were these
Down a little
doors?
bit.
Yeah, this looks.
These doors knew what the hell they were doing.
Hammering sound grows louder, but it's not coming from the chamber head. This enormous rectangular chamber is a working smelter. A rectangular pit in the center of the room is filled with molten iron. 6 devices of dwarven design and make, arranged around the pit, siphon off the liquid metal and draw out the impurities. A smaller pool in the southeast corner holds what appears to be molten silver. Creatures that look like a mix of humanoid amphibians and elemental fire are tending to the machine. So far, they haven't noticed you.
So there they.
Ready to fireball him?
What?
I was joking.
Look, there's giant H's.
Yeah, they have. Those are things that happen.
Okay.
Where's the other H?
He popped up and then
Oh, there
disappeared.
it is. No, I was hiding them because they're not actually creatures.
Okay.
And let me pull you guys out. Yeah. Let me actually do something real quick. Downside of.
Everybody.
Forgot to set the token scale here. Give me a second.
Giant
Big,
people.
big people.
If only we could be smart enough to know that this path connects. It'd be.
But are we? I know.
Yeah, downside of switching from Roll20 to Fantasy Grounds is the. We lose the dynamic lighting.
We're just going to leave these guys alone and we're going to sneak forward a little bit. And then we're actually going to start initiative up here.
That means we have to sneak across this opening 10-foot barrier.
It's 10 feet.
Okay, I'm not that stealthy. I know if he was very skilled.
Just toss the cleric, druid, warlock thingamabob.
You know.
Not a warlock yet.
Yet.
Yeah, but it doesn't explain how I'm going to get across without them noticing
You
me.
walk.
They're going to notice me.
Oh, they're all working.
Athos,
Look at me across an opening.
and Sullivan, what would you like to do?
If you guys want to try sneaking across, I guess you can, but I think we should.
I mean, I'm a halfling.
I think we just attack from here.
I mean, you can see out from around the corner that you can see the train tracks lead off in this direction, and you can see the train tracks lead off in that direction, so it's not that far of a stretch to assume that they might connect.
So they're not like paying attention. Like maybe we could sneak across.
They're operating the equipment intently.
Well, I'm going to go here so I can take a look to see what's going on personally. I know our mission is to straight up just wipe these guys out, so I'm going to attempt stealth again because 5, 10. As a halfling, I can hide and lightly obscured, so hoping to stealth to the table to where it should, obviously, they won't see me.
You can just pretend to be a chair.
Well, no, and then I'm going to go around the table. Like, basically, I'm trying to get over here is where I want to be.
Okay.
So,
Like you're trying to be a
I
chair.
can't actually see where here is.
basically, I'm trying to end up here.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me then.
14.
That wasn't a check. That was just a number.
I mean, I like the number, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
good.
would be his score, not his modifier.
So, yep, I totally got seen.
Yeah, that was number 2 there in the end. So you're sneaking along. We'll say you got like right here. And he kind of happens to glance behind him and then shout an alarm in Draconic. I don't know if anyone speaks Draconic.
I don't.
Nope.
Or Ignan.
Nope.
But I assume we can roll for initiative now?
Yeah. Is everyone else where they'd like to be as far as in the tunnel there in the order they'd like to be in?
Yeah.
Barbarian, druid thing, rogue. Rogue who's probably going to
Stay very far away.
stay very far away and soak in XP. Alright, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh, great.
No, 19.
Bam. That's my initiative.
19 for
normal
you, Sullivan?
initiative.
Kipo.
18.
18. Kathos.
3.
I didn't need to change anything. Maurice.
7.
7.
I'm consistent from week to week.
Yes, you are. All right. A shout from alarm from number 2 alerts Fire Newt number 1, who turns and shouting something that sounds like molten silver being poured over hot coals. shouts something and runs up to you, or just kind of steps to one side. Going to swing with his scimitar. It's 15. It's a miss. And a 6.
Definitely misses.
Sullivan.
Why did he have to be the only one to move? I could have
Because
been.
you decided to do this.
No, I'm fine with what I did.
He rolled a 20 on his initiative.
I know. I don't like him. He could have been any other. So he's there. It's like a bunch up better before I cast that spell. Do I do classic Sullivan or
Darkness.
yeah?
He's a shadow sorcerer, so get used to darkness.
Yeah, we just can't see anything all the time.
I'll have Devil Slate eventually.
Yeah, good point. Everyone should multi-class into Warlock.
That's his plan.
We'll have a druid, a cleric, life cleric, moon druid, or what type of druid?
Druid of the Circle or Dream?
Shepherd druid or not?
Dream
druid. A life cleric, dream druid, warlock, and a bear totem barbarian warlock.
I'm just gonna Thunder Wave in front of me.
All right, that'll hit 1 and 2, or 1 and 5. It's up to you.
Let's go 1 and 5 because I'm going to be courageous and I'm going to do this, hoping that 1's going to get pushed back.
Nice.
Okay.
But would the molten thing actually hurt him?
I don't think that. I'm pretty sure that's water.
No, that
That's
was molten
not-
silver, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, Molten
It's-
Silver,
yeah.
Molten Iron.
well, we'll find out when he goes in it.
Yep.
I still feel like it's not going to be pleasant.
Those are those big H's
I
that you
really
saw.
want him to turn silver.
That H there.
That's what I'm hoping happens.
I was hoping it was hot water.
Right?
If it was water, it might actually hurt him.
All right. Add that to list. What was it? Spell?
Oh, Thunder Wave.
Thunder.
DC of a 15. Comes to. Oh, they both saved.
Yep, they both saved.
It's unfortunate. So they take half of 10, so they both take 5. It does it automatically. It was 10 total.
Yeah, you can just tell me the totals. It auto divides it, and they are not pushed into the molten metal.
Unfortunately.
Very unfortunately. Holy cow! Yeah, no, very unfortunately. They take magma damage.
Yeah.
Even though they're fire?
Yeah.
They're not magma.
Oh, actually, that's. I mean, they would be dealt the amount of damage that you would take if you fell into lava.
Which is death. Isn't it death?
No. It's.
Obviously, you
It's
would
a
have to.
slow, agonizing death.
Yeah, I'm pretty
And
sure.
obviously, you would have to take into account a creature's resistances and immunities into account if you were to do such a thing. But it deals with the same amount of
Why would we
damage.
ever do something like that?
To fire.
There we go. All right,
I enjoy this music.
Peepo. Yeah. Apparently, this is near the beginning of the playlist because we hear it like every episode. There's a fire nude all up in your Sullivan.
There is a fire nude all up in my Sullivan. I think I want to run in on that table and get number 2.
All right.
Jumping on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you skirt around the corner there and avoid the
As soon as you
attack.
jump on the table, it goes whack that way.
Turns out it was actually a pedestal in the middle and not
no.
4 legs.
And I'm prone.
And that's horrible for a turtle because it's going to take you like 5 rounds to get up.
All right.
Alright, should I rage?
I mean, it's kind of a lot of them.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna rage and recklessly attack.
Okay.
My great sword.
Oh yeah,
Well, that's a crit from the
That
barber.
was.
Woo!
Reckless.
Well, from what I learned on my Friday group, there is a reckless attack effect that I can put on you.
Nice.
Yeah, because of your
19.
Damage?
Yep, I crit.
All right. To number 2. Solid hit. Yeah, there's a reckless attack effect that I can put on you that goes away, and because they were fighting Minotaur, who have reckless attack, and so that was the Friday game, so everything is rolled automatically. But all right, trying to number 4, all the way around the other corner there.
Wait, I get a second attack.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
I forgot. Okay, I don't crit that time, but I still probably hit 16.
Yes, you hit him on his nose.
16 damage.
All right. And you slice him open, and burning blood drips all over the place, and gets in the middle, and everyone's like, "Oh, not in the middle!
Yes.
It's gonna take forever to get that out. It stains everything."
Oh, it's a 6. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I was about to say.
D6. How would I get 9?
Yes, we gotta.
There's some impressive dice. Really not cheating.
All right. You see a fire newt in the north there. He runs and opens a door.
No.
It disappears that way.
Oh no.
He summons all of his friends.
Thank God we could destroy them all at once. We don't have to go searching.
All right, fire newt number 7 here. Gonna run over to Peepo.
Oh, is he?
Yep. And he's going to spit fire at you.
Okay.
So you'll need to make a dexterity saving throw,
Dylan, why you spit hot fire?
which I believe you have advantage on because of danger sense.
I didn't know that. That didn't help me so much anyway. 10.
Oh, you fail.
You still take half of.
Yeah, it's still half because I was.
There's the bear totem. 7, which is 3. 3. Where's 3? There's 3.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. This fire newt is also going to spit at you because he can't reach you. So another dexterity saving throw from the turtle.
And I still get advantage.
Yes. Doesn't require a reaction or anything.
That one I actually succeeded at 21.
All right. So you'll take half damage, which means you're probably taking 1. Oh, no. Half of 10, 5, so 2.
Oh no. I don't think I'm gonna make it, guys.
Maurice.
Can I inch around my new druid friend to that corner right there?
Right there?
Yep. No,
Maybe-
just
corner.
the closest corner. Yeah, right there. And I'll unsling my short bow from behind me, and I will shoot at the one next to Sullivan.
Yep, number 1, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Go for it.
15 plus 5 is 20.
That hits.
I get sneak attack because he's
Yes,
5.
you do.
Yep.
Yep.
So 5 damage.
All right.
Do you have a modifier?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's not 5 damage. It
No,
is-
you have a modifier.
Yeah, it's 8 damage. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
It's a good thing I accidentally rolled that D4 instead of making the D4 an 8. I like using D4s for damage because it's like, oh, you did 72 damage. Roll D4. The result. I do manual dice to add in things. It's like, oh yeah, I rolled a D4 and got an 87. Then I applied it to the beholder or something. All right. Well done. Number 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And number 8.
Hey, they're all lined up for you.
They are all lined up for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna swing at the Vizard.
The Vizard.
Vizard.
The Vorcerer?
Vorcerer.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
He's already.
The Vado voice.
Vorcerer.
The Vorcerer,
I
yeah.
thought about it.
I rolled a natural 20.
That's fine.
Oh. You're the not wizard, right?
Yeah, I'm the not wizard.
8 slashing damage.
That's big damage.
No, you down?
My kind of damage.
Pretty close though, probably.
I'm good.
Oh, one thing I almost forgot. You would have died very quick. Well, you're gonna die very quickly anyways, Maurice. But I forgot to set your max hit points to 100 so that I don't accidentally kill you. In fantasy grounds.
Yeah.
Not in real life.
I got it.
If you die in fantasy grounds, you don't lie in real life. But if your character dies, that's a whole other matter. Kathos.
I'm going to come around and have any of them been damaged?
Number 1 has. Number 5 has.
Gonna toll the dead number 1.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Stand on a grid and not in between grids.
No, I'm a rebel.
Yeah, got me on the table.
It's a wisdom save.
Yes. Only gotta be a 14. Why are they so wise?
At least I used up that crit on a wisdom saving throw and
Now you're in the.
not on an attack.
You know what?
I figured you were so sad.
I was going to heal you, but now you just get to die.
I figured Kathos would be sad that he made it.
You just get to die now.
That's fine. I'll live.
Alright, Newt number 1. Swinging at 11.
Oh.
14. Nope. Sullivan.
Do we unleash it now? Or do we wait?
They are mostly in lightning formation. At least 3 of them are.
Or you can thunder wave again, because you can
And
get
then
all.
push them down.
Well, you
You can
could.
get all 5.
And
of
you'd
those
push 2 of
guys.
them down, yeah. 7 and 5 would get pushed down. The rest of them would
You wouldn't
just go
even have
north.
to move.
Yeah, you can do the corner right there.
Ah.
It's
Yeah, but wouldn't I hit Peepo then at that point?
No. You just hit the corner.
it's too big, but
Yeah.
is it 10 foot?
It's 15 foot.
Nice.
Oh, I can't see it now. No, don't move that.
He's excited.
Yep.
Stuff is happening. It's weird.
Yeah, something like that. There we go.
Yes.
One. Where do we go?
Alright. And Sullivan is casting some Thunder Wave.
Yeah. Damn.
Fail,
Oh,
success,
no.
success.
These newts like to save.
Alright.
They're +1 con.
What's the damage?
17.
Wow. Yep, 2 of them are... 3 of them are heavily wounded, and a couple of them are just wounded. Alright. Peepo.
I'm gonna.
And the ones that failed were pushed 10 feet.
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Oh, did I get knocked down?
Do they get back up again? Are we never going to keep them down?
I don't know, are we?
I think we're gonna keep
Where
him
is
down.
11?
I mean, I already took care of one that's down forever.
Fire Newt 8 gets pushed 10 feet. And Fire Newt 7
Yes, the 7 fall.
falls down there.
Yeah.
So he takes like a d6 of fall damage, right?
How far is it?
Fell 10 feet.
Sure.
And later on.
Woohoo! All that damage.
It's worth it, okay?
Oh man, he's really hurt now. Yep. Just double checking. All right. Fire new number 4 goes in here. All right, number 7. Oh, number 7 down in the bottom.
It's still Mike. Did I not get a turn?
Huh?
I didn't get my
Peepo
turn.
got skipped.
Oh yeah, because we were like, oh wait, he has to fall.
So apparently that happened just instead.
Peepo.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack 5 with the great sword.
All right.
Recklessly.
Of course.
Yeah. A natural 20 and
That hits.
10 damage.
Wrong button.
I think it's 11.
It's 11.
Is it?
Yeah.
5
Okay.
plus 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Math.
I can math.
That's how I feel about math, too.
It was close.
He's dead.
Yay!
And not because you rolled an 11 instead of a 10. He was very dead.
Now, obviously, a Peepo move would be full sprint and just dive bomb on the 7.
That does sound like a people move.
Happens is like, what? Then you'll open up the other fire lizards to come kill me.
What? No, they can kill. They can
Peepo's
just jump
raging
down.
right now and not giving a.
They can just jump down and attack me. What are you talking about?
Like, no. No.
Yeah, I'll jump down and get 7.
Are you jumping on 7 or are you just jumping down to get 7? That's the question.
I'm gonna jump on him. What do you mean?
You're a giant fucking turtle.
He's made of fire. I don't want to touch him.
Fine.
Well, you could use your jump in order to
Yeah,
deal
just
some.
use the momentum.
All right, go ahead and roll an
death
attack.
from above. There
Death
we
from
go.
above. Yeah.
Death from above. Maybe apparently dropped but it's 22 to hit, so I think that hit.
That hits.
So I need that sure.
It's at least 10 damage.
Unspoiled.
Okay. So 12.
And roll an extra d6 for the falling damage that you're imparting with your weapon.
5.
Total?
Yeah.
12, 17.
17.
17.
All right.
And that's how you play a barbarian.
Yeah, you just split him in half,
Yeah.
and now you're down there.
Bisected.
And now I'm down here.
Not this way.
No,
This
now
way.
they're gonna attack the rest.
They can
By the
jump
way, do you
down.
have a line on your this line? Because I can't get rid of it.
There's definitely a line.
We have a line on our end. The 20.
From Sullivan to...
23.
Okay, let me do. Oh, let me do something. Pointers. Remove pointers. Did I do it?
Nope, we still have it on our end. It's pointing from me to number 8 or 6.
I think it's 8.
Oh, that's a target line.
Okay,
Here, I'll just clear your target.
that's fine.
It's weird. It should have cleared that after.
Yep, there it goes.
All right. So now number 4 moves into that room and does things.
Yeah.
Then number 3 doesn't have a target anymore because his target is 10 feet below him.
Sure.
So he's going to run over to Sullivan.
Yep.
He could climb down.
He's not stupid.
Can I climb back up?
I don't know, can you? That's a 15.
Misses.
And a 15.
Misses.
Oh, I missed that time? Okay. Maurice.
I think I will do a repeat of the last turn and knock another arrow and fire my short bow at number 1.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh, crit.
Oh, nice!
Oh, nice. Pwah, pwah, pwah. If I had the sound effects running, then there would be an air horn.
So,
But there isn't.
14 plus...
No, you actually roll the dice again.
Oh, you rolled the dice again.
Yeah.
Got it. So, 7 plus 11 plus 3 is 14.
Because I think only Critical Role Matt Mercer does the double
Got it.
damage. Yeah. The actual rules is
It's
you double the die.
his house rule, And also, he only does it half the time.
Yep.
And you headshot that fire newt right through the eye.
Hey, we have an eye of Newt.
We have one eye of newt, not two.
Okay. That's if he recovers that arrow specifically.
Then you have a fire newt eye kebab with a bit of brain attached to the end.
That's the best part.
All right. Well, this guy doesn't have anywhere to go, so he's just going to go here.
What's up, bro?
Attack the only viable target.
Go for it.
People regrets nothing.
14.
No. Thank you, Mage Armor. Whoever made that spell, you know.
9. 9. Does a 9 hit?
9.
9.
9.
Okay.
9.
This fire newt is going to spit fire at Peepo. So make a dexterity saving throw.
You get advantage.
Oh yeah! Let's see if I can clear
6. But at least you're taking damage, so your rage resist.
Yeah.
So 15 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, at half.
7.
Damn.
I'll be fine.
That's just a good roll.
Let's do something.
He's gonna try to toll the dead again.
All right. Which one? Number 3 or number 6?
3.
Kathos likes to hoard his spells.
Yeah. In case you guys start dying, and then I can heal you. That and all of my spells are fire related.
Oh, that could be a problem.
18.
Yeah. These are wise.
Every time they make a
Wise
save, you
fire
should take
newt.
one more step closer to the lava.
No.
I can't take how inadequate I am.
There goes Kathos.
Standing on the end of the shrine.
I was like, well, the only person that's gonna get healed here is me.
Oh, did you want to use your bonus act for anything?
I guess I'll give you one of my little heal point things that I have as a druid.
Yay!
You only get 4 and 1.
Do you have to be able to
temporary
see them in order to do that?
Slam kind of.
He's
I'll move. No, it wasn't you. I'll move.
Oh,
I can go stand on the table.
Yeah, that would work. Standing on the table would work.
Are you in range now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna get attacked by some newts though. So,
I can climb up.
well, why do you need to climb up?
So wait, how much did I get healed?
you get 4 and then 1 temporary HP.
4 healed and 1 temporary.
All right. Sullivan.
Is that with your life?
I don't think that counts because it's not a spell.
I think you should Thunderwave them again because then you'll catch Peepo in the blast.
Does it go down in the corners?
I would imagine so. If you don't go cube up, you do cube down. It would. See no reason not.
Because it is a cube.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got like 5 HP back.
Or you could drop a fireball and damage everyone except the newts. It's classic.
That's good, yeah. I'm going to Thunder Wave, but I'm going to cast it carefully.
What?
I mean, you can hit 6 and 3 without anyone else. I mean, you just put the edge.
Well, also, but if I do that, I can get 8 as well, right?
No.
No?
No, it's a.
Not even. Oh, yeah, because if I got on the table. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I just got to do these two
Wave. 1 and 1.
For a total of 8, and they both go flying back into the machine.
Ah! Crap. What did I roll?
12.
I rolled a 12. Oh, okay, he's not dead. So 4 or less. Six.
Maybe we could have gone.
Okay. Sorry. I keep clicking roll instead of the checkbox. Alright. And they both go flying, bouncing off the smeltery there.
You just wanted to send them into the
And they scream, and then we're like, wait, hold on, this doesn't hurt.
It was probably still a little scary.
Yeah.
It's not very pleasant.
I mean, they still take 2, if that was 20, they still take 2d6 worth of damage.
For falling. 8. Okay, now 3 dice.
Yeah. So I have movement now. So
Alright. Moving. Alright. Peepo.
So there's that one down there that's alive.
Yep.
you're welcome.
I guess I'll start with him.
Okay.
Like, he's still crawling in the magma, and I can still...
In the molten iron.
Okay. Yeah, hit. Is that good? And... 13 damage.
13 damage. He's very dead.
Yay!
Yeah, now my target can go away.
Can I...
2 dead bodies floating in the molten iron.
Can I climb up?
Yeah. 20 movement. I think that'll be the rest of your movement there.
That's fine. And yeah, then I can attack him.
Okay.
Just pull myself out of this pit. It's 15.
That misses.
Oh,
Did you reckless attack?
Yeah.
yeah, I did. I'm
Okay.
still tired from flying.
Oh wow. Okay.
He went to warn the
So I'm gonna reveal all of these, but you can't see them yet because I know that. Actually, never mind. I don't need to do that. I'll just turn off skip hidden.
Waiting
Skip.
for the rest of the horde to arrive.
Yeah, the rest of the horde. I just added the rest of the horde to the map. So
Quit looking for him. We all know they're coming.
Give them a minute. Look at here. We can knock them all into the
Is
map.
there something to do? It's my turn.
No. Be like the rest of us and wait patiently.
Fire Newt comes running out of that door.
I'm just feeling they just don't want to aim a gun at a kid.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The one that had run away comes back.
Hi. Sprint friends. You only brought one friend?
What if we were something? It's a pathetic infestation.
There we go, that's better.
We're getting there.
I think. Yes. Maurice.
Can I move to the table, not on top of it, but right directly south of it?
Okay.
Yeah, and fire at the remaining fire newt from the first crew of guys we slaughtered.
Yes, not including number 4. That's okay.
Thank you for getting next to him.
And for getting him weak for you. Snipe my kill.
Wow, other than that.
Nice. Now, what's your modifier?
It is a 3.
Oh, wow. You rolled 0s on all of your dice and dealt 3 damage and killed him. That's very
Bad.
impressive. He had 2 hit points left.
Always putting in work.
All right. Number 12 goes there.
No, that's my action. He's gonna call down another strike.
Number 11 goes there. Kathos.
None of them have been damaged.
No damage. So I'll switch it up. Something that they're better with at saves, probably. Sacred Flame.
Firebolt.
Sacred Flame.
All right. He is 40 feet away from you. I guess, yeah, that works, right? I think so. That's 60 feet.
Do you really not have any non-flame like attacking?
Not really, no.
Actually, yeah, that one of my players on Friday nights noticed that. Druid is mostly flame damage, fire damage.
That seems kind of counterintuitive for the druid, and they love the plants, and they burn them all down.
Yeah, they burned them.
That's a different kind of burning, though.
You rolled a 16.
He passes. One day I'll be a warlock and have Eldritch Blast, but
Not today.
not today.
Not today.
Oh, Cathis, we're so glad you were here for this battle.
'Cause
What would we
like,
do without you?
I could bless you guys, but
Could
You
do
also
that.
could have thrown out like a little healing orb for like D6 every time and just.
yeah, but he's mad at you. I guess I can heal people.
People.
Here, you can have 2 more fate points of healing. My turn.
Sullivan.
My turn's gone now.
Huh?
Do you want 9 points?
Sure.
Healed 9 points now.
I mean, that's... You'd probably be better.
Oh, by the way, Sullivan and Peepo, looking to the west, where all those tracks are, you can see 2 ore carts that are there's two ore carts, and there's also a number of giant striders tethered here for as stables.
Can we get them? Can we now have them? I want to kick it. We encountered them before, and I wanted it as a pet, but it threw up fire on me or something. But we can make one a pet.
We can try.
Okay, okay.
You might want to get off the track.
Like they're in the stables. I'll get off the track, but it's fine.
Does a 16 hit, number 4?
Yes.
I am throwing a Chaos Bolt at him.
All right.
Okay.
14 points of psychic.
He's looking hurt. You blast a bolt of energy that zips around in a chaotic manner, spinning around Peepo about 7 times, and then dipping down into the molten iron and flying out and then entering the mind of number 4, who screams. Peepo.
That psychic damage was molten. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Injected
It was
molten iron
magma
into
in
the
his
brain.
mind. That's pretty intense.
Yeah, that's intense.
Peepo.
Go be a barbarian.
Go be a barbarian and give him sneak attack.
Please do.
It's really the only thing you're
Please do
good for.
both of these things.
All right, I'm gonna go between 4 and whatever that other number was.
All right, leaping across the gap.
Yeah, because I guess it looks cool, and bring my sword down as I jump across the tiny gap. I guess.
All right, clothesline.
Okay. Yes. 15.
That just missed.
Let me try again.
All right.
So try to do it with this jump, and it kind of just grazes him, and nothing happens. Let me try again. Yay! This time I hit. That's 24.
Yes.
And then 13 damage.
For how much?
13 damage.
13 is larger than 6, right?
I think so. Last I checked.
All right. He thinks about it and then dies.
Killed by man.
Yeah. You hit him, and he's like,
Does that?
I think that's D&D in a nutshell.
"Oh yeah." All right. Yeah. You hit the button on your app. The turtle's holding a phone, and the fire dude's holding a phone. You hit the button, and then his phone buzzes, and he says, "Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead, guys. I'm dead, guys." And he walks out the room.
He tears up his character sheet.
Yeah, tears it. Throws it in the molten iron. That would be such a meta D&D game, where your D&D characters are playing some mobile app game.
Your D&D characters are LARPing.
Yep,
Yes,
that's
LARPing
it.
D&D characters. Oh, I was playing Mass Effect Andromeda, and the Krogan are LARPing. And then there's it was just on a message board, and then you find it one later, and they say, thanks for everyone for coming out, and special thanks to the guys who decided to bring live ammunition to our session and try to scare us cowards. It's really amazing how a group of people who used to working together as a team can really kick their butts. Can band together and kick them. Yeah, it was good. Anyway, back to D&D. That's this one over here. Goes out. Number 15 is going to attack with his scimitar. He rolled a 15.
Misses.
Missed. It's really sad with advantage. How about an 18?
Hits.
Take some 3 damage, which is
Have.
1.
Yeah. Oh no, you took my temporary hit point. That's terrible.
Someone ringing?
It's not me.
Okay. Someone in the store is ringing.
Yeah, I think it's the next table over.
13 hops up on the table.
Hey, that's my move.
Swings at the turtle.
Yeah, so I still would have died.
12.
Nope.
16.
Nope.
Wow. Terrible, terrible dice. A fire newt that looks different from the rest.
Yeah.
No.
See how different he looks?
Whoa, he's so different.
So
Lord
different.
Fire Newt.
Here, I'll give him a fire snake token so you can tell the difference. He's not wearing armor. All the other fire newts are wearing chainmail and holding a shield. This guy's not.
Oh shit, he's a monk.
He's just wearing simple clothing that sort of a shimmering field of magic around him. And
Oh, you dick, you're doing my trick.
And he's probably holding a rod or something.
I don't like magic wizards.
As
Use some of your
opposed to wizards that don't do magic?
Lizards.
Oh, lizards. I think you said magic wizards. I was like, what?
I don't like those either.
Okay.
The one in
why
our
I'm-
party's a jerk.
I'm a sorcerer, so I'm okay with that.
Oh, wow. Okay, so he has up to 2nd level spells, and I bet you can guess every one of them.
Are they fire-based?
He has Firebolt,
Agonizers.
Burning Hands, Flaming Sphere, Hellish Rebuke, Scorching Ray.
Oh yeah, I forgot to have Hellish Rebuke.
Speaking of Scorching Ray,
This one.
he's going to cast Scorching Ray at Sullivan, seeing the other caster in the room. 21.
Shield.
Shield. We'll throw a second one at you. 17 misses. And he'll throw the last one at Peepo. 23.
Hits.
6. Which is now 3.
I'm not the easier one to hit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was thinking like there's another caster in the room. I guess you guys didn't notice because you're so useful.
And not casting.
I don't know what you want me to cast.
You can do whatever you want, man.
Maurice.
The machines don't obscure my view, do they?
I don't think so.
They're sort of down.
Yeah, they're down, because in order for them to pull out from the pit, they'd have to be below, or in line of it.
So I will shoot the one to the east of people.
Okay. 40 feet.
Yeah, my first rage percentile is 80.
Yep.
11. Doesn't hit.
That does not hit. All right.
Lazy to try.
Yeah.
Fire Newt appears to runs across the table. It's kind of a bit of a build-up, backup here.
There are quite a few of them, aren't there?
Kathos.
That's okay, I got them. Got this?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I got like 4
Don't you see the
things.
steam coming out?
Can you move me up? 15, 2 over from Sullivan.
You can go for it, Doug.
Okay.
And then
have these little transparent
I will.
Sacred Flambe.
I guess I can go forward.
Sacred Flame.
How far did I move? I jumped off 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
You moved like 20 feet, or 15 feet.
Can I move up 15 more? And then I will. How many can I get with spike growth? Like, I want the 2 that are far away.
What's the radius? Is it radius or something?
It says 20-foot radius.
Whoa.
That's a lot of spikes.
It
Yeah.
is. It's okay, you can hit me.
What?
It's okay, you can hit me.
Yeah, I guess can I put it there?
Sure. Spikes grow out of the floor and the table. Under the table. On the table. It's
Break
fine.
the table.
There are spikes everywhere. It's horrible.
There are spikes everywhere. And they'll take 2d4 damage for every 5 feet they travel.
Yeah.
Well, now there's really a backup.
I just want to keep them as far away from me as possible.
Okay. And that's concentration.
Yeah. So it's not going to last very long. But Kathos is trying.
Now that the caster Fire Newt knows that you are actually a caster and not somebody who just waves their hand at people.
Yeah. So far, nothing has been working. He's like, it's nice of him to keep this strange person around.
Let's see. Oh, where's number 10? Oh, there's number 10. Oh. Is it... Okay, go ahead and roll your damage, because there's a guy moving out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know the squares don't really match up with the circle.
No, I'm just doing
I
something
rolled 8.
for my turn.
Wow.
Nice.
Now it's going to come kill me.
Double 4s. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Kathos is like,
10,
just hit me
15,
with
20,
your fire.
25!
Just hit me with your fire.
He swings his scimitar.
It's a fire scimitar, right?
It's 19. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh. How about 6 slashing damage?
All right.
And he's going to follow up with another scimitar.
Oh god, Kathos is gonna die.
18? Oh, did you roll con saves for those?
I haven't yet.
Roll
I was
1.
going to. I passed. That's the 19.
Okay. And then another 18 to hit you
My AC is the lowest.
for 3 damage. Roll another con save.
Con. It's only a 9. I failed.
Oh, it's
I told you it
gone.
wouldn't last long.
All of the spikes just sort of crumble into sawdust.
See what happens when you try to make me do stuff.
All right. Where's 14? Oh, there's 14.
14 you hadn't gotten there yet.
See, spike growth could have been useful, but alas.
Yeah, they would have all bumped into the door and be like, ah! All right, I can turn off that. Sullivan.
So this is all going to depend on, since you're the DM, I'm a halfling, you know I can fit in tight spaces. Will you give me this space?
Oh yeah, sure.
Sweet. Then I will lightning bolt 18 to 17.
Okay, you can go along the grid line and hit 13 and 12 as well.
Okay.
Select all of them. Half of them rolled low, 2 of them rolled high.
31.
31. Pop. 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 Pop.
I guess the guys outside didn't tell them what happened.
Papo.
I'm gonna attack the one that just hurt my buddy.
Alright.
Friendship! That's 18 to hit.
Yes.
17 damage.
One off of back.
Pop.
And I guess
13 is looking hurt. 15 hasn't been touched yet.
yeah, let's do 13.
Okay.
Okay.
You need to roll at least 6 on your damage.
That
4 to
was her
6 on
modifier.
damage. Yeah,
You need to hit first.
I'd also hit 15 plus 7.
Modifier plus rage is 6.
Six, yeah.
He's dead.
Alright.
Alright, pop. Speaking of 15, he
He turns
is...
his arrow towards me.
He did. Going to attack with his scimitar. 17.
That's my AC.
That's your AC. Digs into the shell, dealing some 6 damage, which is a 3. And then he skims again with his scimitar. 16. Skims off your armor.
Yep. My armor is my shell.
18.
It's a really tough shell.
Hey, bro, I just killed like half your friends.
Oh, hey, bro.
That's what I thought.
I'm gonna skim you with my scimitar.
You're welcome to try.
Okay, thanks.
Crit.
Dang.
Come on. Do I have to go prone for you?
Probably the only way he can hit you is with a crit. 22.
He hits, even if I showed.
Oh, it's 21.
17 is my AC. So
Okay. 7 damage. And he thanks you for allowing him to hit you. I appreciate it, man. Glad we could work this out.
Yeah, man. I'm going to be the one that lives longer between us.
It's not nice.
That's fair. That's fair. Fire newts, we don't have very long lifespans, so I imagine they probably live about as long as a regular newt. I don't know how long newts live. Don't think it's very long.
Sometimes amphibians can surprise you.
Like the lobster folk.
Yes.
The fire newt's gonna throw a firebolt at Kathos because he knows that Kathos can't do the same back to him.
I was like, that's fine.
Fine. How's a 6?
Sounds great.
All right.
The tiefling and the fire dude are having a fire battle. Whoa.
I'm not having a fire battle.
Well, he's trying to incite one.
To be fair, you would lose, maybe. I think they might be invulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would technically lose out in the long run.
I would eventually have to cheat.
Maurice.
You kick him in the nuts.
I think I will repeat my previous attack against the one
Next to people?
Next to people.
All right.
Yeah. 23.
That hits.
And I rolled double sixes. It's 12. Oh, it's 12 plus 3 is 15.
You one-shotted him.
Nice.
Headshot.
There's finally damage besides me. And
Yeah,
when
I think you had the
when
lowest
you're
hit
in melee,
point of the entire group of only 13 hit points. Kathos.
This almost did something really good with the spike
I will toll the dead the King Fire Newt.
you guys have been damaged.
King?
Yes.
The Fire Newt Warlock of Imix.
Yes. King Fire Newt.
No casting magic.
So,
made
wisdom
you a
save?
king.
Yes.
Let's find out if he's a wisdom-based caster.
I'm hoping he's not. Really?
He's a Fire Newt Warlock of
Oh yeah,
of
charisma.
Imix.
Yeah,
But he rolled a natural 20 on his wisdom save. He sticks out his tongue.
Kathos is gonna angrily put the healing spirit thing over by Sullivan.
Okay.
On Sullivan, I guess, so Sullivan can have it.
All right.
And step back 5, 10, 15, 20. Run away like the coward he is.
You gonna go into the where the rails go and where the giant striders are?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. That's 20
We'll all
down.
go and get our chickens together.
All right. Number 14. Gonna run up. Attack with the scimitar. 12. 19.
Hits.
Hooray! 6 or 3. And 9. 10, 15, 20, 25. Runs up and spits on Sullivan. Dexterity. Saving throw. The other guy is like, oh, come in. I was
19.
having a nice... That saves. That was a nice conversation with this guy. He's a really cool guy. Take half of 3. All right. Sullivan. I guess
So
you're
I
technically
take
here now.
1d6 healing.
Yeah, plus any modifiers. Because you're a life cleric.
Alright, so that's 5 plus 2. 5 plus crap.
7, so
5 plus crap.
5 plus 5. 5 plus 2 plus 2. So 9.
thank you. I'll burn a second level to thunder wave both these two guys.
Okay.
So I'll upcast this, so it's 3d8.
One succeed, one fail.
17.
Your buddy who thanked you for allowing to hit
Told him. I told him I was going to live longer.
Yep.
You had already lived longer.
Yeah.
Yep. His app says that you are dead. And he says, oh, well, nice playing with you, and then he walks away.
You left my little healing orb.
Yeah, because it doesn't work. I would have to move back into it my next turn.
No. I have to make it follow you.
Peepo.
I'm going to attack. Yeah, that one. 14, one in front of me.
Yep.
17 to hit.
That hits.
And I think it's 11 damage, or 12 damage.
Still up.
Okay, and I'm gonna hit him again. Yay, crit!
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay.
So you got 11. 18 plus 2 is 20, plus your 4, 24.
Yep. 24 damage!
Yeah. Barbarian crits.
Did he die? Did I just like
Evil
Damage
laugh.
exceeds hit points by 17.
did I like mush him?
Yes.
You were-
Was it Newt pudding?
Put
Well, he got better, so he's not a nude anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's like, thank you, that costume is really hot, takes it off, goes to the break room, grabs a donut and coffee.
Yeah. The work environment here is pretty terrible.
I bet.
That's
It's
it.
actually one guy playing
That was
every
the second
single
attack,
day.
right?
I can run up to the
To 9 or to the...
to the caster.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Yeah.
The Fire Newt Warlock of Imix just sighs when you walk up to him. And he casts a spell.
Does his hands go like this?
Nope. Why would he waste that here?
He's gonna die?
Okay, so I don't
He
have...
doesn't anticipate that.
I don't have a flaming sphere token, so I'm just going to choose the closest thing,
Oh,
which is a flame skull.
That is so screw you, other caster.
He casts flame sphere next to you.
Because he thinks I'm not a threat. I'm right here.
Yeah.
I
At least Flame Spear the turtle.
I just made Newt pudding. Like, come on. I am a threat.
And he'll bump it into you, so make a dexterity saving throw.
I probably still failed, but I didn't roll below 10, so it's a 12.
That is a save. That is the DC.
Yes.
You did it.
Take half of half.
So take a 15. Half of that.
So 7 and half of 7 is 3. 2 points and he laughs. Your fire does nothing to me.
it did 3 damage technically.
Maurice.
You heard that from the break room.
I will shoot the warlock.
All right.
Oh, I gotta roll for concentration.
16.
Son of a bitch. Sorry.
Spirits down.
That hits.
yeah.
9 damage.
Okay.
My die don't like Cathos.
I mean, to be fair, Kathos does a shitty ass save.
It's 2 for his con.
And you make a con save.
You gotta take War Cleric. Warcaster.
The flaming skull sphere thing disappears.
Oh, it's okay. He rolls like I do.
Yeah, he rolled a 4 and it's...
At least on this.
And let me see what the range is. Maurice, the warlock hellishly rebukes you. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
7.
7.
It's only 2d8.
It's only 2d10.
10. Yeah, shit. Oops. I don't know math. Numbers.
9.
Oh,
I have 1 hit point.
1 hit
Okay,
point.
good.
yay!
If we would have rolled max damage, then we would have had to do something.
Yeah, we already had a player who got like one shot dead.
Right.
Yeah. Yuki? Yes. There was almost second player character death.
Almost.
Almost. We're nearly there. Kathos.
Don't touch that, man.
Yeah, I guess Cathos will go and touch Maurice for... I don't know how much I healed, but that's what my move is going to be.
Did actually touch?
Cure wounds, yeah, I got it.
D8.
So.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 7, 8. You get 8.
Does that put you to one damage, I think?
Yeah, I'm down to 1. I'm down to 1. I went from 1 to less than 1.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, oh, it's almost all
In
of the
Fantasy
damage.
Grounds,
I lied. You actually got fact 9 because my modifier for my spellcasting went up.
It's just like, oh my
yeah,
god, sir,
in
so
Fantasy
bad.
Grounds, you don't track hit points in Fantasy Grounds. You track wounds. So it counts up to your hit point maximum instead of down. Which is a way of doing it.
Most DMs I play with actually just do that anyway, so even with the sheet, they actually just add up.
Yeah, if I'm doing it by hand, I'll do it that way. But the math is a little harder when you're doing it, when you're adding instead of subtracting. That didn't make any sense.
Math, damn you!
All right, Sullivan with Scimitar. Maybe this guy will get no, he rolled a 1.
Don't worry, you get a second attack, I think.
Then he rolled a 5.
My kind of rolls.
He says, I knew I should have updated my app.
I don't think the guys are very good with scimitars. They really should use different tactics.
They only have a +3.
I only have a +3.
The Fire Newt says, good point.
Oh!
I crit.
On
A shocking grasp to him. I'm just slightly patting him on the back.
This may be the first time someone's
grip
ever
attacks of static
killed
shock.
somebody with a shocking grasp.
So it's 2d8, then plus, that's a crit, I get another. So it's 8, it's 15, 6, 17.
You would have one-shot killed him if he had no damage.
He misses me twice.
He was 8 out of 16.
Yeah, I just pat him on the back, tell him the break room's over there, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
You point at something on his phone, and the static discharge shocks it and kills the phone. He's just like, oh, I guess I'm down. All right, Peepo.
What a static shock.
Ba-dum.
Don't take him down.
Unfortunately, he's already used his reaction. I was planning on hellishly rebuking you, but somebody hit him. So
Nice.
Gotta take all the shots. I want to get that flaming spear off the board.
Does a 13 hit?
with his 11 dex and mage armor, yes.
So he has nothing to his mage.
13 plus dex is mage armor.
Nice.
This is my kind of warlock.
That's.
Exactly what's gonna happen.
Maybe we should parlay then.
Do we want to talk to him?
No, I want adamantium.
Yeah.
Or whatever it
Let's
is.
kill. Like,
Yeah,
we're gonna get
adamantium,
reward.
right? 20 ingots.
13 damage. First hit.
Still up.
We're gonna go again. I crit.
Of course you did.
So that's 15. It's 15 with everything included, so just roll again.
It's not 15, it's 17. For raise bonus.
It's at least 22.
Yeah, 17 plus 17, so that's
24.
20, 24, yeah. 24 again.
24.
He's not dead yet. Nope, nope, nope.
Exceeded hit points by 3. It
Nice.
was close.
I guess, like, took his head off, like, I am a threat!
Normally, when I
Don't
have
ignore
my
me.
effects running properly, I can play the Final Fantasy victory song, but I
A
didn't.
snippet.
Yeah. Just enough to not get hit by content aware. Alright.
Shouldn't have ignored me.
I couldn't have ignored you.
He could have accidentally survived. But
I was like, I don't understand why you tried to attack me.
Alright. So it's a little quiet-ish in the smeltery.
We're gonna
can we
kill
go
the
get our
lizards.
chickens?
The hammer stopped.
Yes, the hammering did stop when the fire newt alerted the other fire newts.
So we're gonna loot the area, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to pull these encounters over before I forget.
Well, there's more encounters.
No, the encounter you just did. So I don't forget to add the XP together.
And we don't have to worry about Vorn.
Oh yeah, we forgot to even...
Oh yeah,
Nope, I didn't put him in
Horn's
battle.
just standing over in the corner. Hadn't even really noticed.
He's like,
Remember, he's stealth like a 17.
Yeah, actually none of you know where he is.
Yeah.
He's actually been standing behind Sullivan the
why
whole time.
not?
Alright,
I got 16.
That's it.
where would you like to go now? You saw a door to the northeast of there where all the fire newts came pouring out.
Yeah, but apparently there's like a bunch of EXP and some pens over here.
No,
Wait,
we're gonna go
let's go-
befriend the chickens.
Let's go up first, and then we can come back and kill the chickens if we have to.
Don't kill the chickens, go befriend the chickens.
They're demon
Monstrosities.
chickens.
Yeah.
Okay, we can give them a chance.
We have to finish looting the bodies
Oh my
and
God.
the rest of the place.
Yes.
We have a rogue. Are you good at looking for traps?
I have a decent perception and I don't have a very good investigation, but it is one of my skills.
I have plus 40%.
Well, there's a door here.
Would you like to check?
It's open.
No, it's open.
The fire newts just all came running out.
Yeah, man.
They may have, if there was a trap, they may have known to go around it. But
Yeah.
I'm happy to check.
In your expert opinion, you're probably fine.
You can check for
But you all signed my disclaimer first, right? All right. Entering into the next room, you can see appears to be an armory. There is stockpiled weapons and armor in this chamber. Looks like the fire newts haven't bothered most of it, and it contains 6 battle axes, 6 heavy at crossbows, 6 great axes, 6 mauls, 6 morning stars, 6 war picks, 4 sets of half plate, and 200 crossbow bolts.
Now, they want to reclaim
I
this.
assume that
they want to come back to
this
their
is just
things
their house. We're
unspoiled,
just looting
right?
their house now.
Oh, I'm just letting you know what's there.
No, we're not
I'm
looting
okay
their
with-
house.
I'm okay
Tasha
with-
says taking like 20 crossbow bolts.
I'm perfectly fine looting their house. I'm just trying to establish what's
I
happening.
don't think they'd mind you taking some crossbow bolts.
Okay. You have 20 crossbow bolts.
Yes.
Is it possible for me to reclaim any of the arrows I shot into those dudes?
Do you know how many you shot?
5.
Roll a d4 for each one, and if it's evens, you get it back. It's a 50% chance.
Nope. Nope. Yes. Yes.
No, why are you
Yes.
doing this?
I got 3.
3 back. There is also a door in this room. There are 2 doors in this room, and they're both open. So,
Wait, there.
You said there was a great axe, right?
yes, 6 great axes.
Okay, I want to take one of those.
Okay. There's also 4 sets of half-plate armor. You could force them on the druid.
Just hold them down. We want to see it.
I'm gonna break out in hives.
It would be awful. Why would you do that?
Put it on Peepo, it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah. Wouldn't even fit over my shell, though. Isn't this made by, like, teeny guys?
Alright, moving on to the next room, you can see the forge itself. Molten iron and adamantine from the smeltery is hoisted into the northernmost of these 2 chambers, which is the chamber you're currently in. There's also a door to the south that is currently open, where it's cast into ingots. And yeah, you can see there are anvils here, and there's some pools of water, and there is a door leading to the east that is closed.
We should go through that door.
The door to the south is currently open.
No, okay. We'll go through the south door.
Okay.
You can see that most of this northern room, the ingots are all iron. The room to the south, as you enter in, you see all the ingots here are adamantine. And in the center of this room, there is a massive hammer built into the ceiling, and there's a lever next to it.
Sullivan, you should go lay down.
It is hammer time, and I pull the lever.
It's very scary.
Comes out of the ceiling and hits the center.
You can't touch this. Dun-dun-dun. And then we go through that door.
Yeah, go through the side door.
There's a closed door.
Oh, now you can look.
All right,
Perception or
go for it.
investigation?
Yeah, perception. It's a look at it. Yeah.
13.
It does not appear to be locked or trapped.
All right, we'll be 60 feet away while you push it open. We open
Pathos
it.
will open it.
Yeah, just open it.
Okay. You look in, there's a hallway that leads out eventually into that same magma rift you'd seen before, and there are 4 doors, 2 to the north, 2 to the south.
Oh, shit.
We should open each one of them.
All right.
Yeah, see what's in.
All shut.
Which one would you like to go to check first?
The top close one.
Yeah.
Okay, Maurice will check that. And I'm guessing the rest of you are like 60 feet away or something?
No, Kathos is all up in Maurice's business.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
All right, and
Watch
then
it.
probably Peepo, and then
People probably
Sullivan
just open the
standing
door
on the...
without even having to
20.
check.
20.
Not a natural 20.
It is not locked, and it's not trapped, and you don't hear anything in this room.
Open the door.
Open the door. It's otherwise unoccupied. There are some various supplies, food, leather aprons, protective goggles, parchment, ink, all
I'll take
sorts of
some of their
that.
food.
Protective goggles.
There's only a little bit of food left. It's mostly scraps. Looks like it was looted already.
What do the goggles protect from?
Nothing.
The heat and the backlash
Yeah,
of
the-
foraging.
Sparks.
Yeah.
Protective goggles.
No, they're night vision goggles. They're
No, I need that.
goggles of night. You're good. Take
What
them.
is their normal goggles?
You're the only one that doesn't have dark vision.
They're
Oh, no,
they're
Oh,
goggles
shadows
of
are against
daytime.
dark
They
Yep.
if you have dark vision, it takes it away.
No spark.
And it's a cursed. That's a great cursed item idea.
That would be
They
awful.
look like goggles of night, but they actually take your dark vision away. Although I don't know why anyone would. I mean, regular ones actually extend it. But.
So, I'll check the south room.
I think I have dark vision.
Nope.
I guess I
21.
can hold my breath.
21.
I guess I should probably prepare dark vision for you. There's a spell that can give you dark vision. I can probably prepare that.
It is not locked
We're not
or
really
trapped,
magic
but you do hear snoring.
Oh. Yeah, I can still want to open it.
Should I?
Do we wanna be
should I,
careful,
should I
or do
open
we
it?
want-
Open it
Or
quietly.
do we want people to just bust in?
You should.
What?
Let's open it quietly to see what kind of creature is snoring.
Should I roll anything or just?
No, you can just open it quietly. In the
So you open it
side,
and slowly. So.
The longest drawn out squeak.
in the middle of the room, sleeping in a heap, are 4 Fire Newt warriors.
Can you kill them all in one go? Or is this gonna be like a Grim thing where we like try to shatter the room and only like half kill them?
Can we get like a giant thing of water and just pour it on them? Does that do it? Is that good enough? These are my ideas.
There was water in
Kathos
the
is
other
willing
room.
to thunderwave into the room. I have spell slots.
We could do a team up. We could get the water and then thunderwave. That'll probably kill it.
Thunderwave the water into the room. It'd
Yeah.
be horrible.
Well, you know, you could do the thunder wave, and you could do lightning, and it would be the lightning and the thunder. The lightning and the thunder.
I get it. A musical reference.
I will back up into the room we previously checked.
All right, you're gonna stand on the stamping hammer. All right.
Kathos.
Probably
People
not.
wants to get a thing of water to throw on them.
I'm gonna wake them all up.
Wait.
Wait,
Go check the other 2 doors real fast.
oh, that's smart. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll be real.
Okay.
I guess I will sneak back through and check the other doors.
Kathos is
North or south?
North.
It doesn't matter. You can take one. I take the other.
9.
People will walk over this fire new door with a thing of water, like ready to.
You said north?
North.
All right. It's not locked or trapped.
Do we hear snoring?
You don't hear.
Don't hear anything.
Then
Slowly
we
open
slowly
it.
open it.
Yeah, slowly open the door.
And then we slowly open the one to the south after you check it too.
Yeah.
You slowly open the door. And inside, there are 3 Fire Newt warriors playing knucklebones with dwarven knuckles.
Close it. Close it.
Yeah.
And they all kind of go,
We're closing it.
Wrong door. It's for the bathroom.
I make some like fire noises.
You can speak to them in fire.
That's insulting.
That's rude.
roll a deception with disadvantage.
So that is only 11.
They look very offended. And you can roll for initiative.
I'm never going to go. I'm never going.
Sullivan.
14.
14. That's low for you. Peepo.
19. It's high for me.
Maurice.
13.
13. Nice. Kathos.
It's high for me. 5.
5.
You're not lying. Wait, those ones haven't woken up yet.
Nope.
Yeah.
We'll skip to them because they're initiating combat.
That's just a dick move.
Not Marie.
Yeah, that's just a dick move.
Can I, like, before they get to start
yes.
attacking, like, push
I
Maurice?
imagine Maurice moved out of the way as soon as he saw them, and then Kathos walked in there and insulted their mothers.
The fire.
Yeah.
He was trying to say he was looking for the bathroom, but
You called their mothers the bathroom?
yeah,
Yeah.
their mother's a dirty toilet.
And their fathers smell of elderberries.
Oh, shit. That's the worst one.
It's the worst one. So he's going to attack you with his scimitar. These guys must be better than the other group. They must be.
I mean, they'll definitely hit
It's hard
Kathos.
to be worse.
16
Yeah.
for 5.
Prepare bark skin for yourself one day.
14.
So prepare bark skin for yourself one day.
14 is my AC.
Excellent. For them. 6. And he shouts an alarm.
That's a dick move. You only had 6 seconds.
The fire newts in the room to the south of you, Sullivan, start to stir.
Hooray.
Shout of alarm.
Thunderwave them. Third level.
Murderlate them.
Third level Thunderwave. It's not that great, but
Sullivan.
it's terrible.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I know I'm going to do whatever I want.
They are prone currently, so they would have
Shadow them.
disadvantage on their dexterity saving throws.
I don't know what I'm telling you.
And you have advantage to hit the one that's directly in front of you. What you doing?
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. Nice. Just along the door frame, straight down, hitting all 4.
Yep.
Nice. And I will do that at
17,
disadvantage.
20, 23, 27,
Lots of dice.
31, 34.
Fail, 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 fail.
34.
Dead.
There is a very loud noise behind you, Kathos.
Oh no.
Well, if anyone was sleeping, they're not now.
Well, those 4 certainly aren't sleeping anymore.
Now they're sleeping forever.
They are sleeping forever. The eternal
different.
They're
sleep.
sleeping with the fishes.
Exactly. A little different.
And you walk in.
Go prom. Take a nice little nap.
Okay, so people, you'll have advantage to hit him later. Kathos, the door behind you.
Kathos is screaming.
Sleeping on their corpses.
Open.
Have you met my characters?
What?
It's like he's sleeping on their corpses.
They're like Ash and Char. I mean, they're fried. It's
You want
fine.
to sleep on Ash?
It's fine. Not play Dark Souls.
It's funny, actually. The southeast room, when the door opens,
This is when
The
Kathos
Warlocks.
2 warlocks.
Yeah.
Not warlocks.
It's fine. I'll be over there in a second.
Kathos is gonna freaking disengage and run screaming.
So I don't have that
He has
a
more
nice
points than Kathos.
Oh,
picture. So I'll use another fire thing for them to help. So that you can see them. They're
Firebugs?
they're fire beetles, yeah, giant fire beetles.
Oh, that's fine.
We had them as
Warlock.
our friends.
yeah,
So,
it is.
according to the text here,
don't
the
explode.
southeast room contains 2 fire newt warlocks of Imix, arguing quietly over whether to denounce the warlock in Area 4 for heresy against Imix.
Ah, if
So-
only we spoke.
The door opens, and an angry fire newt of warlock of Imix shouts some angry words to the effect of, "Hey, we're arguing here. What are you? Oh, hey, you have to die now."
He says back to them,
He said, what? You said what about my father? And what are elderberries? You're right next to him.
Yep.
He doesn't have... save cantrips. He's gonna throw a firebolt at you from too close.
He's like, yes, please hit me with fire spells. Those hurt less.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of their specialty, so you're in luck.
7.
Okay.
Maurice.
Oh, there.
Only you were level 2.
My roguish friend.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, you can
Level
cutting
2 rogue,
action
yeah.
and
You get sneak attack.
You do get sneak attack on the warlock.
and the fire newts.
I'm not sure I want to eat another Hellish Rebuke.
You could do the other one though, right?
Yeah, you could hit
The
number
fire
4.
dude to the north.
Yeah, number 4.
Um,
Or you could disengage and run.
Yeah.
Because Kathos is going to leave you.
Can you do that as a bonus action though?
At level 2.
At level 2,
yeah.
you cutting
I
action.
didn't remember that.
If I was you, yeah, I'd move. Just go.
disengage.
Yeah.
Get behind people. Or hang out with Sullivan.
Now, do I only disengage from one target or
No,
all targets?
all.
It's
Okay.
it's it's your action, and you won't provoke any opportunity attacks.
So I'll disengage, and then I will run behind my turtle friend, and then ready my bow.
you have my
You're like peeking out from the shell.
All right. Higher Newt, Warlock of Imix, is going to cast a spell with his hands like this.
Oh, shit.
He's like, no, my friend. I am not dexterous.
But his hands are burning.
His hands are always burning. I failed.
He's got a condition. Burning hands. 15.
7.
Yeah. You are definitely, other than Peepo with Bear Totem, you are definitely well equipped to handle these guys. You're taking half damage on everything except their.
Their scimitar attacks that they always hit me on.
Kathos, it's your turn.
Kalos is going to cast Healing Spirit. On. Trying to figure out where I can get it. 30. I'm gonna run next to Maurice and Healing Spirit at 3rd level, exactly where I'm standing.
Okay. So I don't have a healing spirit, but when I typed in spirit, it did give me an albino dwarf spirit warrior, so that's close enough.
I mean, they did die in here.
With his ghost, it's healing me. Healing me for nothing.
All right.
I get 10. Yay.
Fire Newt number 4 steps out and charges and is going to attack Peepo with the scimitar. You're not currently raging, right?
Nope.
All right.
This all just kind of happened. I haven't gotten a chance to do anything yet.
Oh, we're still on round 1. Ah.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you roll for initiative?
It was like 19. But
Yeah, but he skipped ahead to them because
They
they
got to go
initiated.
first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Went to the one that initiated it.
Yeah,
17, that hits.
it does.
For 5. Second attack. 17.
So it's
He's got you dialed in.
apparently.
For 3. Forgot to switch the music over. Fire Newt number 1. He's gonna spit fire at you, Peepo. Dexterity saving throw.
So rude.
You have advantage from danger sense.
I successed.
Okay.
I did it.
You succeeded. All right.
Yes, that's the word.
So you can take half of 11. Peepo.
Should I rage? I didn't really want to rage yet. I'm not going to rage, but I am going to attack him with my greatsword. Recklessly.
Okay.
Piercers.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a
A
crit.
crit.
Wah, wah.
5 plus 4 is 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 2, 14.
14 damage.
Guess how many hit points he had?
13.
No.
14.
No.
15.
Damn.
Oh, come on. Well, I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
It's like, stay down. Okay, it didn't crit, but I did hit. It's like 16, so.
Is it more than one?
Yes.
Okay.
It's literally impossible for me to do one.
All right. Anything else?
I don't have anything else I can do. Okay, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Whoops. Have to switch that. All right, Fire Newt 2. Gonna run out and replace the other dude. Attack with the scimitar. 19
Hits.
for 3. And then a 7.
Misses.
Sullivan.
Half lane. I'm allowed to go through people's spaces that are one size larger than me, so I try to move through my own friend's space diagonally.
Okay.
You go through the door. Through the nut door. Through the wall.
That will provoke.
I should have moved up too.
19. Not shielding. For 3.
I hold my action to cast Lightning Bolt when the Warlock steps out.
When a warlock steps out.
When one of those two in the room.
Steps out.
That's a shitty one.
Fail, fail, fail.
23.
Ah, no!
I'll take that.
Yeah, that
That's
works.
Okay, we'll take the 28. I don't feel like negating all that.
fine. That works.
One of them died.
Only one.
Yeah. Glad I didn't roll like 35 or something. All right. Unfortunately, they don't have counterspell. Oh, I'm really mean.
Burning hands.
All 4 of you, dexterity saving throws.
I made it.
13.
DC 12. You succeed?
18.
10.
Failed. You had advantage.
I did. I didn't actually hit.
13. You made it.
Yay!
So I think everyone made it, so you'll all take half of 16. So
4.
8. 4, 4. So I think you're at, what, 2 hit points now?
2.
2.
Oh dear.
I'm getting pretty hurt too.
On your next turn, just run over into my circle real quick and then run back.
Okay.
Healing.
Speaking of which, Maurice.
Well, I will run to her healing sphere.
Okay.
Oh, you get all of your hit points. Because
It's Max.
Nice.
Okay. I will knock another arrow and shoot the fire newt, not the warlock.
Okay. There's a little cover from that, but otherwise.
I assume we can hop up onto the hammer since we dropped it. I mean, it's still going to be covered, but that
Oh,
gives
no,
a line
I
of
don't-
sight.
It's reciprocating.
I don't want to get on that.
I mean, if you want line of sight, then I got... Okay,
We're
right
not
there.
gonna
It's
pull
fine.
the
Yeah.
thing.
you don't know when somebody's gonna
Peepo
come
is
out
really
of
the only
nowhere.
one who's providing a little bit
All
of
I
cover.
need is this
Well, yeah,
warlock to
that
mage hand that lever. That's no.
It didn't really help me.
You know, they do have mage hand.
Oh man.
And there isn't damage listed for that.
So,
So I get to make it up.
Not
Dead.
doing
It
that.
would be dead.
Just dead.
That's it.
It's like
You'll have a
40. It's an
Maurice
improvised
ingot.
weapon. It's a D4.
It just automatically does 20 hit points
Yeah.
of damage. Yeah, overalling damage.
Firing.
All right.
Ooh, that's a 8. That does not hit.
Oh, it does not. You gonna stay there? That was 5, 10, 15. We moved about 20 feet to get there.
I'm moving to the corner, the northern corner.
Okay.
You said here, so for the base here, right?
All right. Fire newt beetle person is also going to run out.
Gonna do anything? Kill me? I could use some healing.
Flaming sphere,
Oh, you son of a bitch.
bumping it into Sullivan. Dexterity save.
16.
That saves, so half of 9. And then he runs into the other room.
He's so wise.
Yep.
It was pretty.
Some of them are smart. Kathos.
I get my own healing. Why? Shit. And then I'm gonna use the bonus action to move the sphere over to Peepo. And I am going to run, I guess, on the other side of the
Hammer.
push you down, yeah.
15, 20,
And
25.
I was gonna Sacred Flame the dude.
Okay.
Here.
Which one? Fire newt, the warrior or the warlock?
The warrior, because that one's been hurt. But it doesn't matter, because it's not gonna hit him.
Dexterity save. 13.
He failed.
He failed. Did you roll higher than a 1?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yay. I was like, I did something, you guys.
He did something.
Contributed.
All right. You still had a little bit of movement left. Do you want to keep?
I'll stay.
All right. Hippo.
Do I heal?
Yes.
How?
Healing spirit.
You get 6 plus 5.
11.
Yep. That's awesome. Gonna run up and attack this, I keep thinking it's a beetle and it's not.
It's a fire newt warlock.
Yeah, the warlock.
Fire beetle warlock of MS.
It hit. It was like 26.
The mix has really low standards.
That hits.
10 damage.
Poor Emmett. Kill it again.
What? Kill
You're lucky. He's dead.
Yeah!
Or he would have hellish rebuked you.
Nice.
Glad he's dead. I'm gonna go charge after the other one, too. Can't hide! Maybe you can. No, that's a 16.
That hits.
Okay. And 16.
Did you rage? No.
Nope.
So why you had a +2?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's actually
14. You still would have killed the other guy.
Cool.
-2.
Thank you.
That's why I made the face.
And he will
Could have
hellish
said words.
rebuke
That would have
you.
been better.
You're going to learn to play your character class.
People, make a dexterity saving throw. As the fire beetle
see it.
sprays fire at you.
You can see it.
Rebukely.
Like, so I get advantage. It's 15.
That saves. Half of 9, so 4. And he'll make a Constitution saving throw. Oh! Stupid. Flame Skull's gone. Flaming Sphere is gone.
Flaming skull.
Sullivan.
You get 12 hit points.
Shocking grasp.
All right.
Nice.
Apparently, this is my go-to spell.
This is
You
it.
crit again.
Again.
Well, you're a halfling, so you get to re-roll those.
No, that's a 1.
Oh, okay.
15.
Shocking grasp should not do that much damage. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Man, time flies when you're having fun. Apparently, we're having fun. It's not dead though.
Yeah, but I can still move away.
Yep.
Bye, people. Have fun.
You walk through the healing spirit again. It doesn't do anything. Luckily, it doesn't do anything.
I mean, I didn't have that much movement left to make it to it anyways. Yeah.
Maurice.
I am a halfling after all.
How much damage have we dealt to this thing?
Sorry, so I'm going through my head.
I dealt 14.
And I dealt 15. Or if it's saved.
If you could see him, you'd see that he's pretty hurt.
The more important thing, the first thing you should. Oh no, you're completely healed.
3,
Too.
4, 5.
Yeah, no, he's fine.
I think I can get 30 right there.
25.
Next to
It's-
where Sullivan just was.
It's double
Next to me.
movement through.
Through people.
But I'm a halfling.
right.
I know I can move.
It doesn't
yeah.
work both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get there.
I can get there, but that's not gonna.
I'll give you that shot, but there'll be some cover,
Right.
which with their 13 AC is just going to make them like a 16.
All right,
can do
I'll try
it.
it. 13.
Oh no.
Glances off the door frame.
Nope.
All right.
Hey,
Warlock
you
of
almost hit me.
Imix. He sighs. And then smashes people over the head with a morning star. 21 to hit.
That is.
For 3.
Hey man, but Peebo takes full damage.
So,
Yeah.
so he just like whacks it. It's just like, oh, that was nothing.
He just kind of booped you on the head with a morning star.
The little trickle of blood.
Kathos.
Kathos is going to, I guess, run forward into the healing.
Are you going to
spirit.
run over the hammer?
No. He's scared.
2, 3, 4. You can get that far
Yes.
without dashing.
Can I try to healing? Not healing. I don't want to heal the fire lizard. Sacred flame him.
Thank you for not healing.
Oh, you can't see him from here. You can see
Then-
Peepo and Maurice and Sullivan, though.
What?
I mean, you can move your healing thing into the empty space.
I will. Give me a second.
I'm sorry.
I'll fight you.
Meet you outside.
The shirtless
Nope.
dwarf.
I got nothing. He's just gonna be
By the
like,
way, shirtless dwarf here.
yeah, and then I'll move it over there after I heal from it. 5.
Anything else? Peepo. Finish him.
Do I heal again?
If you move, you would have to move to the space.
Oh, I thought. that
No,
you-
just move left 1. You can still attack.
Okay, I'll move. I'll slightly move to
Boink.
get heal first.
Yep.
And you get 12, 17.
Yay.
So
The
mad.
fire newt sighs.
And then I take my sword down on his head.
Hopefully.
14.
Hits +1.
That hits.
Yeah.
And as you hit him, make
14
fire
damage.
noises.
By the way, you're gonna
Why?
want this. This is his DM and DCI number.
I speak awkward.
Ah, yeah.
Can I make water noises?
And
Wherever you're gonna
He-
mark down this session.
he sighs again.
And it is his final sigh.
GG, and walks away. All right.
And then we all run back and forth through the healing spirit until we're fully healed and it poofs.
Yeah, that's the broken part of healing spirit.
I'm also okay with going, taking a nap in one of these rooms.
We could take it out.
You all climb on top of the dead bodies of the.
I only have to run through it one more time.
Oh, it's about for spell slots and stuff.
Oh, that would be a long nap.
All right. Well,
I don't know how big this place is.
So wait.
thanks for joining us. Oh,
Oh, excuse me.
Thanks for the comments, DCAT682. I just saw them.
Oh, hey! Yay, it's my friend.
Just heads up, you went from overwhelming background music to too quiet.
Do you want to fight, Celeste's friend?
Alright, I will put the music up preemptively there. Yeah, your friend has two messages that have been flagged
Ooh.
by the auto mod.
Oh.
Oh.
For what?
I'll tell you about it after we get
Okay.
end the stream.
Your
So
friend,
no, it's a certain. They used a certain word that got flagged. That's all.
Oh.
So thanks for watching another episode of Murderhobos Anonymous. We stream live every Wednesday night, 7 to 9,
Apparently.
usually 9 p.m. Eastern.
your friend's a body mouth.
And I hope you all have a great night. See you next time.
Bye.
Okay, thanks, bye. Where is that?
Because we would never fucking cuss on this fucking stream.
No,
course not.
never.
What's your legal
Certainly not me.
What the fuck is that?